Let's go.
Freedom. Freedom. What?
Hey everyone, this is Elocin with the Modern Day Sage, and this is another energy check-in. So we're going to do a general reading. Now keep in mind that these messages are timeless, so if you happen to click on this video at a later date, that's okay. More than likely this message is for you. So before we get into our reading, let's run these promos and we will be back.
Yo family, Cosmic 19 Alignment and Enhancement Workshop featuring Billy Carson, Elocin Ned'RAH, King Simon, Dina Divine, and Joshua Sarah. Happening all in Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Text me now.
The best solution to your spiritual wellness is here at the Modern Day Sage. Experience that great feeling of being free with our psychic products and services, such as spiritual readings and consultations, spiritual healing through rituals, energy, and spell work. Also, shop our wide range of healing products, from bracelets, oils, to candles, and become the best version of yourself. Visit themoderndaysage.com.
And we're back. Welcome to all my new viewers. Join the family and become a subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up this video and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload another video. And to all my subscribers, welcome back. Gang gang. Okay, so before we actually get into the reading, I just want to thank everyone who participated in the audio reading. That promo is over. Okay, there will be a upcoming promo coming up soon, but the audio reading for $55, normally priced at $199, is now over. So those who were blessed with the reading, you know, keep your reading on deck so you can have it and listen to at later times, just so you can cross-reference once you encounter a situation that was mentioned in the reading, okay? Also, I want to mention this past weekend, August the 27th, Saturday, I was in Brooklyn, New York, at Brooklyn's, or Nicholas Brooklyn's, doing the Cosmic 1910 Alignment Workshop alongside King Simon, Lloyd Strayhorn, and Empress Etoy, and Sister Kafunya Ife. Everybody brought their own unique teachings to the workshop, and I had the opportunity to meet so many wonderful people, been able to connect to my community, which I absolutely love, to actually meet you guys face to face. So the next workshop that's coming up is going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, August the 3rd to 4th. It's a 2-day event. Myself, along with King Simon, Dina Divine, and J. Ra, will be bringing something unique so we can learn how to cosmically align ourselves, okay? So if you are in the Fort Lauderdale, Florida area, or if you want to travel to Florida for this event, tickets are on sale now. Be sure to get your ticket because I really want to meet you guys and connect with you face to face. Myself, I'm going to do some teachings on, why it's important to do your grounding and meditations and things of that nature. But also, you're going to have the opportunity to be energetically cleansed by me in the ocean. Okay, so that within itself is really, really phenomenal. Okay, it's a process that's life-changing. Anyone who has had the opportunity to work with me, me being a healer or just spiritual advising, already know when it comes to the type of work that I do. If you come in contact with me, please believe there's going to be some tears flowing. Okay, you're going to feel it. Okay, you're going to feel it. Whether that's through Reiki, through my meditations, through my readings, you're going to be releasing. So come on out to Florida and connect with us. First day is going to be a day of festivities. Then the next day we're going to buckle down and get to our work. We're going to do the work. We're going to get cleansed and, cosmically align ourselves to our destiny. Okay. All right. So let's get into these messages. All right. We're going to start off with the Spiritual AF deck. I'm going to get a couple of cards from here. 3. Or more. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. All right, the first card is be a badass love beam today. Be a badass love beam today. And this reads, that's right. Today, it's your job to fill every room you go into with laser beams of love. If you can't do laser beams, then make your heart a bubble machine and fill the room with bubbles. If that doesn't work for you, then you should bring donuts to work. Donuts make almost everyone happy. Go forth with your mission, grasshopper. So what's interesting about this? I just bought 2 big ass boxes, it was 2 dozen donuts from this donut shop around the corner called Ray's, and they, it's not like your Krispy Kremes, but they are so good. They were fresh, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just treat everybody with some donuts today just to show love. And of course I had a couple or a few. But anyway, today, if you can, or just in this energy, it's an energy of really putting yourself out there and just showing love, spreading love, being generous with your love and, how you show love, whether that's through gift giving, whether that's through words of affirmation, whether that's, through whatever your love language may be. Today is a day to utilize your love language to give. Or if you know someone else's love language, affection, hugs and, telling people that they look good or giving people compliments, just speaking and smiling. So the next card we have is, what's the best that could happen? You're probably super good at thinking up the worst case scenario, right? You can project all your fears onto a big screen and play them out in vivid color. You can actually feel the anger of the confrontation you haven't confronted, the loss of the job you haven't been fired from, the death of the star you haven't dared to shoot for. Try putting those superpowers to work in the opposite direction. Imagine how you could be surprised and delighted in those same scenarios. Daydream instead of worry. Say hey to that cool ass shit. Okay. So as we can see, there is a theme here of positivity, being positive, giving. By you giving, it could possibly lift your frequency to think of best case scenarios instead of worrying. The ideal of giving is just gives you a different vibration. You feel good when you are able to give from your heart and you give with love, because it's like it automatically comes back to you as a loving feeling, as a really good positive feeling. So we're seeing an upswing here on the energy. Final card here in the Spiritual AF deck. You are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationship, or even your body. Find out who that person is and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. Okay, so once again, you are not your situation. You are not your body. You are not your job. You are not your title. You know, what makes you unique? You know, if you did not have those things, what type of values and morals and characters do you have that you can share with others in a positive way? Just a short story time for me in this current energy. I am realizing that spirit is really testing me on body image issues that I've struggled with for a very long time. I used to struggle with my body for the longest. Like, ever since I was like in the second grade, I've always been chubby. And just recently, I've gained some weight due to like dealing with my emotions and doing this shadow work and dealing with those emotions in a way that I use my old coping mechanisms, such as overeating or eating for comfort. And I was like stressing it like, oh my God, I've been gaining weight. But then again, I also, you know, spirit was telling me like, really, you know, this is one of those things that, you know, you're just going to have to accept that you've gained weight. Like, don't fight this process because you are exactly where you are for a reason. And I did not want to hear that. I was like, no, I promise you I'm going to go on a 40-day fast and not eat for 40 days, nothing but drink water. But, you know, spirit was just like gently nudging me like, that's not it. I need you to see you for you. You are not your body. You are not the clothes you wear. You are not the makeup that you put on. You are not your hair. You are who you are, and that's love. And it took a while to really fully accept that. And once I accepted that, I saw myself in a whole completely different light, and I allowed myself to shine the way that I'm supposed to shine because of my inner brilliance, you know. So, you know, I overcame that fear of truly being seen, and it wasn't necessarily my outer shell but my heart. And this was a recent test for me during the workshop, because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe like I gained weight like this. Like, what am I gonna do? They're gonna look at me, they're gonna laugh at me, you know, like that's what I was hearing in my head. They're gonna laugh at me. Okay, but like I just like was like, okay, girl, you know what you know. You know, you're still a beautiful person. You're beautiful. Like, even with your weight, you are gorgeous. So stop tripping. Like, and like I received like, and you know, it's not about the outside confirmations, but those outside confirmations do help. So that's why I'm, you know, giving love in that way. It's helpful, you know, complimenting someone, because you never know how someone feels, especially if you really do find somebody's outfit to be fly or their hair to look good, you know, say that shit. Say that shit, because you never know the type of insecurities that people have. So, with that being said, you know, I just presented my true self, and afterwards, you know, just about everyone in that crowd came to me and was like, that was powerful. You know, a couple of people said they was holding back tears. You know, everyone participated and enjoyed my segment. And I was like, you know, I was trying to be all cool about it. Like, yeah, thank you. But inside, I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Like, I was really genuinely happy for myself and for the people that I touched during the workshop. So, you know, that was just a semi-short story time, you know, as far as the current energy, just, you know, staying positive, because I'll say this. I know that I'm a part of that collective. You know, sometimes I may go through things before the collective does, just to be that way shower, but just know that if you're going through it, I'm going through it too. And that's period. You know, I'm not above anybody. I'm right here with y'all. You know, we doing this together. I'm just fortunate that, you know, I have an ear to hear, an eye to see, you know, a heart to feel. You know, and we all do. You just have to tune yourself in to be able to receive those frequencies and tap into your true gifts. It is my gift to be a medium. You know, it's my gift to go in between the spiritual realm and this earth realm and retrieve information and relay it. I am a channel. You know, I am a way shower. I am a leader. So, like I said, it ain't nothing that, you know, the collective is going through that I can't relate to. And that's just, you know, that's just period. So, we're going to move on to the angel number. We're going to get an angel number, and you can pause this video to Google the angel number. If not, just write the angel number down or make a mental note of it to Google the angel number so you can have further messages, because those angel numbers be on point too. All right, so we got, that mug said not today. Let's try this again. Okay, 3, 4, 4. Oh, wow. What? So we got 3344. 3344. You might want to also look up angel number 33. Master number 33, which is the master teacher, I believe. And then you can look up master number 44, which is the master healer, I believe. Don't give me the lion, because I don't know. So yeah, you got the master teacher and the master healer, 3344, or look up numerology 33, numerology 44. So you got some choices here. All right, so let's get into our messages. Okay, so let us pull a Heal Yourself Oracle card to see what the healing message is for this current energy. Okay, let's see. Oh, healing. This current energy is a healing energy. So once again, I am seeing things take a positive upturn. Let's see what this healing card says here. Illness and pain in your body is a message for you to slow down, look within, and make important changes. If you are experiencing stress, feel overwhelmed, are suffering ailments in your body, or feel exhausted and depressed, it means that your body is trying to communicate with you. Your body wants you to start treating it in a more loving manner and listen to the messages it is sending you. You need to become conscious of the areas in your life that you are avoiding or suppressing. Healing takes time. It is a process. Your first step towards healing is to create a safe, loving, supportive environment where you can listen to your inner wisdom. Okay, so once again, this is an energy of healing, creating that environment of healing so you can allow yourself deeper levels of healing. If you have been, you know what, I've been noticing also, like in this current energy, there has been a lot of people speaking up on their mental health. You know, I have been one of those people that's been speaking up on my mental health as well. And you can follow me on TikTok, actually, at the Modern Day Sage. I go into my mental health journey a little bit, and you know, here and now I give updates, but I have been seeking therapy, you know, talk therapy, but also, you know, been speaking to a doctor as far as the depression and anxiety that I'm feeling. I know that it has a lot to do with what's coming up and possibly what I have been avoiding, because in one of my reels or on my TikTok, I did mention that there are certain things that I have been avoiding in the past that now it wants to resurface, and it's coming across as depression. So, I've noticed that with other people as well, not feeling their best, possibly feeling anxious, possibly feeling some depression, possibly having reoccurring thoughts. But once again, you can remedy this by being that light, by giving out love, because what you give out, you can receive. Okay? All right. So let's get into these messages. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you for allowing me to be a channel for the collective. Allow my energy to be free and untainted. Allow this message to be free and untainted of any of my energy. Allow this to be clear, accurate. Allow this reading in the collective to be protected at all times. Thank you so much, Spirit ancestors, guardians and guides, and angels. Ashe. All right, so let's get some messages for this reading. Okay, we have the Strength card, Power. We have the Four of Wands, Foundation and Achievements. We have the Two of Wands, the Waiting Game. We have the Magician, Awareness. Okay, 2 cards came out. We have the Death card, Transformation, and the 9 of Pentacles, Material Harvest. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles, Firm Foundation. Okay, so traditionally, the 4 of Pentacles speaks of, you know, being stuck, you know, holding on to certain things. But in this sense, I'm not necessarily picking up any stuck energy, just the energy that's dealing with root issues, dealing with your core, dealing with a foundation. Okay, it is the energy of bringing stability in your life. Okay, having that support, having the, you know, that backbone to put in the work, but being really solid. So also this week, You could be noticing issues with your back, or not even necessarily this week, but in this current energy, you may be experiencing issues with your back, lower pain or lower back pains, or possibly upper back pains, or, working on your back. You may have to go back and redo something. Underneath the Four of Pentacles, or the firm foundation, is the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. So once again, this is support coming in, okay? A lot of support with this foundation. And this foundation is being rooted in some form of financial prosperity. Okay? This is working with someone. Teamwork here. A lot of root energy. So you're dealing with, once again, your root chakra. Having that passion to, or that initiation into this foundation. Okay? So this is like I said, this has a lot to do with hard work, okay? Also, this could be some sort of gift being presented to you that's going to offer some form of stability. This could be ideas in regards to making some sort of monetary gain. Okay, so this focus in creating this foundation is a focus on, the monetary outcome of things. What could be beneficial in success and having that foundation to have some sort of successful result. Okay? So this is like a focus also. Once again, a focus on the material realm, a focus on money, a focus on abundance, success, prosperity, making something tangible happen in this world, okay? And once again, having that foundation. Even if it requires you to climb a mountain, or to possibly even have that backbone to move mountains, okay? Let's clarify firm foundation. You have instinct. So this is going to be a natural instinct for you to move in a certain direction to create an atmosphere for healing. Okay? You're going to have to create an atmosphere for healing of your finances, or healing of your root chakra, of your stability. Okay? And you're going to know exactly what you need to do in order to create further growth and prosperity moving forward when it comes to this foundation. Okay? So this may require you to make some changes in order to grow. It may require for you to really sit with yourself and ask yourself, what have you outgrown? And are you willing to do certain things independently? Okay? This is the energy of you living out your truth as well. So a lot of changes here, because we do have the death card here, transformation card. You are undergoing changes at this time that's going to require some sort of personal commitment, because we have the Four of Wands, which speaks of a commitment, but it's going to require you to make some sort of personal commitment in following your true heart's desire, following that instinct to create a strong foundation so you can generate prosperity and wealth. Okay? Also, this is an energy of knowing as well. I know it's a lot here. It's a lot. But we can continuously dig deeper into this reading, because I feel like this is the type of energy it is. It's an energy of digging deeper. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna look up the instinct card just to get some further insight. It says your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided, so know that you are being guided at this time. How can I master letting go and moving on? So there are, once again, in order to create this environment, to have this strong foundation, you're going to have to know exactly what to let go of and what to move on from, and to trust, because that's dealing with your root chakra, to trust your inner guidance. Okay. So moving on, we have the strength card, or power. So this card is speaking of you having that inner strength to continuously move forward on this path. 8 is a power number. 8 is a number of power. But it's also being able to tame any nuisances or distractions, or even that raging inner child, being able to calm that energy within that may even be angry, that may even be short-tempered, and showing compassion towards it. That is true power. So we're also dealing with willpower, compassion, generosity, and love with this energy, the power card. Let's see. Let's clarify this power card. Impasse. So if there has been any blockages, this is speaking of having that inner strength to know. Let's see. Yeah, destiny. So this is like energy of having that inner strength to overcome any obstacles that may be in the way, that may come across as any, some sort of blockage to what you're trying to do, or, something that may be standing in the way of your destiny. And that could very well be yourself, you being in your own way. So if there has been anything that has been of some sort of emotional upheaval for you, what I am seeing with this inner strength, you having that inner strength to be able to change directions, go in a better direction that is more supportive of what you're trying to build for yourself. So if you are currently in an environment, whether that be work or home or a friend group, or, certain family members that aren't necessarily supportive of you, and you're trying to build something for yourself, and you notice that these people around you aren't supportive, it's time for you to go in a different direction. It's time for you, especially if you feel like there may have been people that may have been standing in your way towards destiny, and you may feel this way, although it may not be true. This may be a feeling, and Spirit is giving you that inner strength to accept certain things. So if you have been experiencing any type of mental disturbance, whether that's depression, your body is trying to tell you something. Your body is trying to tell you that your environment could possibly not be supporting you the way that you need to be supported. And you may have been avoiding this. You may be doing things that no longer resonate with who you are. You may have outgrown certain situations and people at this time. And it's time for you to be rerouted. So what Spirit is saying, that if there is, it seems to be a blockage on your path. If you may notice, things not necessarily working out as they once have, that's Spirit stepping in and letting you know that you can't continue on the path that you're going on. You're going to have to do something different. And you know exactly which way to go. It's just time to make those moves towards that new direction. And if you may have fears that's coming up, because once again, we're dealing with the root chakra, then know that you're being guided at this time. Know that Spirit is working very closely with you to be able to move mountains for you. Okay? You just have to have that belief. You just have to be in a higher frequency of love to tap into the realm of miracles. Okay? And that's why Spirit is suggesting to be more giving and to love the fact that you're giving, whether once again it's compliments, whether it's gift giving, affection, time, just being more giving of yourself in a loving way to receive that love back. Because with that higher vibration that's coming back to you, what it's doing is lifting you up into a higher realm for you to be able to attract more of what you want, for you to be able to overcome these blockages. Instead of going straight through them, you're rising above it into your destiny, because your destiny is on a higher level. It's not a straight road. You're going to have to rise in order to meet your destiny. Okay? So Spirit is saying stay focused. Stay focused on what your purpose is. Stay focused on, meeting your destiny. Even if you don't quite know exactly the details to what your destiny may entail, okay? So, you are being guided. You are being guided for what is best for you and for all those who are concerned, okay? Spirit is wanting you to take that risk and going a different route, and to make certain sacrifices to put you in the place of, or put you in the environment that you need to be in order to grow. Okay? So you're going to have to tap into more love, true love, loving yourself, loving others. Okay? Taking a stand and being positive. Taking a stand and having that radical thinking towards love. Okay? And being able to change. Having that ability to change. Okay? So that's going to require that inner strength, which is true power. The true power comes from love. It comes from being able to be compassionate of others. So moving on, we have the Four of Wands, or foundations and achievements. And once again, this is speaking of a foundation. But not only is it speaking of a foundation, it's speaking of a foundation and the achievements attached to that foundation. Whether that is a new position that has a higher pay increase, a business that's now starting to pick up traction from clients, having more customers coming in, having ideas coming in. Once again, we have that Ace of Pentacles, which speaks of that support and new ideas towards working or making money. So this is most definitely around the financial field or the financial realm. So you could have a stronger foundation now to make money. You could have that clear foundation to be at a higher pay rate, or have that clear foundation to have, a better business in place for you, have more clients coming in from you based upon your energy. Okay? Based upon your energy, you are attracting more of what you love. You are making space to create those promises of your heart, those desires of your heart. Whether that's a new home, whether that's that foundation of, having true family and friend support. Let's get some clarification around this. Abundance. Like I said, you're having that foundation, and that foundation is created to your abundance, or is attached to your abundance, to that achievement. Like I said, something that's higher than where you currently are. Whether that, once again, more money. That equates to more money. That equates to more time. That equates to more of what you want, an abundance of what you want. Prosperity. You're planting the seeds for prosperity to begin, and having that strong foundation to have that prosperity flourish exactly how you want it to flourish, okay? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, the waiting game. This is a time of self-discovery, but you could also feel like you're going around and around in circles, which is the pathway of ascension, is a spiraling up, or descension, which is a spiraling down. Okay, but if you're feeling stuck, you're just going to keep going around and around in the same loop. But know that you're not going around and around in the same loop. You're just seeing it from a different perspective than how you should see it. Okay? Let's see. So, there could be things that you're currently waiting for. Let's see. We have mysticism and passion. So, if you feel like things are stuck or there is a blockage, Spirit is trying to have you see things from a different perspective for you to initiate that spark the way that you need to initiate it. The mysticism is really speaking of spirit, though. Spirit is trying to show you something in this place that you're currently in, okay? Okay, so I'm going to read mysticism. It says, it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and journey. So, if you find yourself stuck, once again, this is a time of healing. So you may be avoiding certain things, okay? And Spirit is working very closely with you at this time to show you exactly what it is that you need to create that passion in your life, to bring back creativity, bring back that fire, to get you in a place where you can truly support your real passion, and being able to have, once again, that foundation that you can truly stand for and be willing to stand for. Okay, so what may feel like a waiting is not. It's just Spirit is having you be in a place of being truly authentic and truly slowing down to see exactly what it is that you want and need to support your vision. Okay, so if you have been feeling like you're being left out by family members or friends, or, your emotions may feel like they're all over the place. It's for a reason, okay? Spirit is just trying to have you see that things are happening for a reason. Maybe you may have been moving too fast and not necessarily seeing things for what they truly are. And Spirit wants you to see things exactly as they are, okay? So at this time, you're waiting for something to come to fruition. Okay? And it may be the fear, once again, that has you seeing things from a different perspective. So, when things do change for you, don't allow those things to change who you are. Remember who you are. Once again, stay true to who you are. Have that foundation to stand firm on who you are. Once the money start coming in, stay on your path. Stay on your path towards destiny. Okay? So you have a Magician here. Awareness. There are downloads that's coming through during this time. You may receive downloads. You may have dreams, of your support system, true family support system. It may be your ancestors coming through in the dream state, letting you know that they are with you and supporting and guiding you. Okay, there is possibly downloads that's coming to you, letting you know exactly what to expect, or some sort of spiritual knowledge. You are manifesting for sure. Let's clarify this. Spirit is showing you your destiny through these downloads, or you're just tapping into this knowingness of what it is that you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be and how everything is supposed to be fitting together in your life at this time. Let's get some more clarity around this. Wisdom. Oh, yes. This is ancient wisdom as well. Like, you're getting downloads to who you are and what your destiny is and what your purpose is and how you can help others and how you can help yourself and what your life is supposed to be like and how your ancestors are coming through. Okay, so the next card is the Death card of transformation. So this is also clarifying to me that the ancestors are coming through strong, okay, with the Death card. But this is also speaking of a transformation. So there may be a Virgo coming through on the other side who wants to really speak to you, who's coming through as like not necessarily your higher self, but they can see things from a bigger perspective. But the way that things are changing, the endings in your life, it is like a perfect everything is happening to perfection. It's happening at the right time. Not a minute sooner or later, okay? But also, with this perfection card, what this is saying and the transformation that you're undergoing when it comes to perfection is you not putting yourself in a predicament of feeling bad or feeling guilty because you're not exactly where you feel you need to be at in order to fulfill your destiny. Because, like I said, everything is being perfected. Everything is perfect the way it is, okay? So this may be a time where you have been hard on yourself and the healing is taking place, okay? And this is something that you may feel guilty about. You may feel guilty that you're not exactly where you thought you should be. Okay? In those situations that you have to transform, have you been giving too much of yourself to where now you're resenting it? All right, so the final card we have here in this particular spread is Material Harvest. So something is being manifested here. Let's see here. Let's get some clarity around this. Instinct, faith. You're just, when it comes to your manifestations, you just have to have faith and follow your gut. Follow your knowing into this process of what's being manifested for you. This is you reaping your harvest. But you have to trust this process. Okay, so let's move on and get some more cards for this reading. Okay, let's see here. We are going to pull from, let's pull from the Energy Oracle. Okay, so we have Goddess of the Moon and the Temple Path. I'm going to go ahead and read both. Goddess of the Moon. Fun fact, did y'all know that Elocin means Goddess of the Moon? And the reason why I say that, because El in Hebrew is God or Goddess. It's the plural form of God. Okay. O, you have O. And then Sin, in ancient Sumerian texts, Sin was the moon god. Sin means moon, but it's actually spelled S-I-N. But C-I-N is the, how do you say it? Derivative. Am I saying that right? Of the word sin. So just a fun fact, if y'all didn't know, your girl here is the goddess of the moon. And Ned'RAH, I'm going to break that down for you real quick. Ned'RAH, Ned, and I believe it was Old English, means wealthy guardian or wealthy protector. And then Ra, R-A-H, is also Ra, R-A, the sun or the sun god. So you have Goddess of the Moon, wealthy protector of the sun. How cool is that? I just wanted to do that quick fun fact. Okay, so Goddess of the Moon, intuition and going within. This card shows the eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Okay, and we have Temple Path. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you are going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represents the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. That's what I was saying, y'all. The ancestors coming through strong. Okay? This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Okay. Let's get some more messages. We're going to grab messages from the Starseed Oracle. One message, please, Spirit. From the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's interesting because we had the waiting game. So this card says wait. Let's see. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not time yet. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when, on the surface, it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all the world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life, to trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can have ever imagined. Powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay, so this is coming from the Starseed Oracle. And now we're going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle. Going to get a message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Oh, no. No, Spirit. I'm sorry. One card, please. I'm going to just do one card. It was just, gosh. No. One card, Spirit. Okay, one card, please. Oh, my gosh. Whatever. Okay, they say slow down, take your time. It don't matter, don't rush. Okay, got two cards. The first one, I'll just be saying, Spirit. Like, I be like, in my mind, I be expecting these readings to be like an hour or less, and they end up longer sometimes, which is okay because these messages are important. Okay, so the first card we have here is boundaries. Okay. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You are being called to create clear boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? And we have here, trust your path. Let's see. Trust your path. The universe, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after another. If you do this, you cannot go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and opening yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. Okay. So let us grab a message from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Okay, we have Kalima, facing fear. Kalima. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She brings old cycles to an end so we can experience transformation. She is strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy and therefore completely loving. She's like a fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of the god Shiva and has been even known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. This is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but this is a space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from the phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kali Ma to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. Okay, we're going to pull a self-care card and wrap this up with the Isis Oracle. Let's get a self-care card. Let's see what self-care could be helpful during these energies. Okay, we have connect with fire and sound healing. So listening to some sound bowls or listening to some sort of high frequency music, whether that's on the hertz frequency of 528, which is the love frequency, or listening to sound bowls, and connecting with fire. So you can do a fire meditation where you gaze into fire, which will actually, if you gaze into fire, that helps your solar plexus, which builds your willpower, which helps you be more independent and feel more powerful by gazing into fire, whether that's a candle or some sort of bonfire. Okay, and so we're going to wrap this reading up with the Isis Oracle. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. Let's get a message. One card, Spirit. Two cards came out. 3 cards came out. This is too many, Spirit. Let's do 1 card, please. 1 card. Like, these cards are wanting to come out like in like a little pile. What's going on? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spread this deck and pull just one. Let's see. I'm going to pull this one. Past life, present power. The many spiritual faces of you. Past life. Past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine in her call that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life present power to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you will feel some instant fascination or deep interest for culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that a part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. At such times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. You may even find your taste for food and clothing and your sleep or other habits change quickly and noticeably for a time. These can all be signs that a past life energy is being integrated. Once it is digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded and more whole way. You will just feel like you are more of yourself, more stable, more full, and more at home in your own being. It is a loving state of being to enjoy, which makes up ups and downs in the integration process more bearable. This oracle brings specific guidance that some of these past gifts from other incarnations are associated with ancient Egypt and civilizations connected with ancient Egypt, earthly and beyond, including some star civilizations such as Sirius and Pleiades. Look for the symbols, books, crystals, or colors that interest you and pay attention to your dreams. If it is helpful to be conscious of any issue around the past life skills returning to you now, you will become aware of them so that they can be acknowledged, accepted, and released. Often, when integration is occurring, people who have been connected to you in such lifetimes become a more prominent part of your life. It is possible that they will remain thus, or that as the integration happens and you continue to grow, some of those relationships will fall away as you have completed the karmic healing and integration of the energies associated with the past life, distilled the golden gift, and are ready to move on. This may take weeks, months, or in some cases years. The ritual below will facilitate the process with some more efficiency, but you must trust in your timing for such matters, as your own soul is guiding the process and knows exactly what it is doing. To enable this soul awakening to occur, purification and time to assimilate the healing is recommended. You can accomplish this through rest, time in nature, prayer, that your power be exercised with love and mercy, and a willingness to be guided by the divine Mother Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally. Use the prayer of past life present power below in the healing ritual whenever you intuitively feel you need it. Also know that as wonderful as it sounds to retrieve past life power and ability, it is not always without challenge. We often need to be willing to be fluid in our understanding and experiences of ourselves. We need to be open to reframing our idea of ourselves as more spiritually connected, more powerful, and more responsible for our light on this earth. That can be confronting at times. We often have to let go of any fear or disappointment we suffered in the relevant past life before the gift can be restored to us in a useful way this lifetime. You can rest assured that anything you need to know in order to heal will come to your awareness. You may or may not see the whole picture, and if you do not, then it isn't necessary for healing. We are always given more than enough to be able to heal. It is just a matter of being attentive and aware of what is happening right before us in our lives, and realizing that if we follow any pain, we will find what needs healing. Then the gift hidden within the pain can be released. The oracle of past life present power indicates that the gift found in our healing will be past life talents and abilities. As with all spiritual instruction contained in this oracle as a whole, the Lady Isis will watch over you and assist you with the process once you ask her in unconditional love. Okay, you guys, so that is our messages for this current energy update. I hope these messages resonate. If they do, please leave me a comment in the comment section below, Once again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so we can grow this channel and get our community flowing and going. Okay, thumbs up this video to get it in the algorithms. And if you want to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. Also, follow me on IG at The Modern Day Sage. And there in my bio, you'll find a link to everything that The Modern Day Sage has going on. So until next time, you guys, take care. I love you. Love and light, and I'm signing off. Bye.
Modern Day Sage has really blessed my life. Her reading sessions are life-changing and really get you in tune and on the right path. I felt so much clearer about my place in the universe now that I have a totally new outlook about my path. She also has a wide assortment of spiritual products that can really raise the vibrations even more, with oils, bracelets, and sprays perfect for clearing out the energy. And if that ain't enough, she also has services from Reiki spells and rituals that are sure to bring you to a state of peace and awareness. Check her out now at themoderndaysage.com or The Modern Day Sage on Instagram. Or give her a call at 800-774-4554 to book your appointment. Enlightenment is only a click away. The spirit will thank you.